And here it is. Decraene versus Fay. Again. This time, Tobe rises up and throws the score. Decraene to Babbitt. Electric.
I'm looking at all these faces as we scan through the crowd, and there are jaws on the floor, just in awe.
Look how high he got.
That is Tobe Decraene with a huge layup for an additional home run.
But Dinger hangs it, Dinger slings it. Here's Decraene giving chase. He lays out and he's got it. Tobe Decraene does it again. It's just, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's very exciting, but it's almost exciting.
You could be doing an ad read while you're giving an assist. It's a difficult thing to do, as this huck, Tobe Decraene, what a throw over the back of Snoddigal. My goodness, Snoddigal in his...
Just hanging out, seemingly biding his time. Decraene leaves his feet and then floats it looking for Cable again, and Cable delivers again. An incredible start to this championship game for Orion Cable.
How's the air up there, kid? Man, he is using his size in a way that we did not see earlier in the playoffs.
Well, you don't think of this shot as being boring or
not
careful.
at all.
That's not typical Boston offense right there. But this is just Decraene seeing a matchup again that he feels good about, and goes up against Krennic. I mean, that is just such a high difficulty.
A bit of comfort late game in the midfield area here, just being a secure receiver. What a layout.
Boston's offense has looked a little out of sorts to start the evening. That disc forcing Tobe Decraene to bid. He goes horizontal for a second time already. Stoughton now with the disc to secure the 1 seed with a win. Tight throw, Topher Davis, good grab. That throw low, another possession-saving bid from Tobe Decraene.
All day he's been...
Under 30 seconds now in the third. Remember, Boston will receive to start the fourth. Babbitt finds the space.
Decraene jogging off the field before Babbitt even caught it. How about that step around and release point from the Belgian star? Yeah, I think that's well said. Let's see how patient this offense can be in the red zone set.
College teammates at UMass, Sadok and Babbitt. Now here's Decraene. Babbitt has his first of the night. 2-1 Boston. You don't want to get too casual with the clock winding down. And somehow Jeff Babbitt got free in the end zone, if you could believe it.
That inside forehand from Decraene is such a weapon. I mean,
Montreal defense fighting hard. 1-to-1 defense. Decraene with a scuba deep in the end zone. Boston securing a break point, their second break point of this quarter, taking the lead. 9. Very, very patient O-line. Montreal crowd cheering defense. Decraene! Great field awareness by number 33, Tobe Decraene, providing sudden death mode. Decraene, pass and run, defended by Charles Gay. Decraene once again, 10 yards from the victory for the white jerseys. Reset. Disc is floating. Decraene, 2 yards, and it's a point. Boston by Simon Carapella. Second overtime victory by Boston Glory here in Montreal.
Up on Boston with 45 seconds to go. Diving attempt from Armstrong. Tobe happy to play give go with Staunton. And Tobe making that diving grab look easy. Boston hits right back. It is 8-8 with 38 seconds left in this first quarter.
Molly, with Boston's last game.
Gets it back in the middle of the field. Finds Dinger. Dinger, end zone. Decraene, what a play! And what a grab from Tobe to kick off the scoring for Boston.
And they really did need that excellent grab at the end. No defender was going to be able to make a play on that, but not every offensive play.
And then usually it was Babbitt doing his thing across the front of the goal line in the red zone. Tonight, it's been Orion Cable.
Goal number 5 for Orion Cable.
Decraene has his second assist. Both of them have been to Dinger. Has Decraene trying to work on Fall, and Tobe wins the battle. It's another Boston break. 7-2 Glory.
Boston trying to get to 4 for 4 on red zone possession so far this evening. And Sadok finds the small window that was available. It's the first goal of the night for Tobe Decraene.
After Sadok could throw up the goal.
Very much during the season. Oh, Chad Jorgensen came flying in, and Forsberg had a chance too, but Cable had the disc come back and find him. Decraene up the line, narrowly evades the defender and connects with Borth with 2:42 to go.
What a possession for Boston. I love them bringing Borth out onto this line. Normally he's been playing on the D line, but his speed and his cutting ability kind of looks like it.
Holsters it and takes the sure thing to Carapella. Dick now squeezes it through for Tobe again. Crossfield hammer, Cable in the end zone. Game high, 5th assist of the night for Tobe Decraene. Such a huge point in this game. 2 timeouts already taken. Salt Lake will receive to start the 4th, but it's Ned Dick beating Will Selfridge to the spot, and Boston's up by 2.
Decraene, 7 assists now.
He has and tried to use his body language to direct them in a different way. It's like he wants a different cutting pattern, or he wants them to be moving earlier than they are.
Decraene launches, looking for Dinger, and he's got it.
Decraene.
Looking like Legolas out there.
Rifle. I mean, just unbelievable. Again, bailing them out this much time. I think you're still just thinking about getting into the end zone.
Sadok sends Decraene, who's open by a mile, and he's ruled not in. That was very close.
Like he tried to dive that into the end zone.
Well, instead, he'll get his 9th assist of the night. Dishing short for Peter Borth. Tied late in the first. End of quarter drama. Decraene with 6. Blade back corner. It's a bullseye. Orion Cable in the end zone.
Seems like Tobe is not sweating that early turnover. What a throw.
Last night, Winchell were down 1 at the half, and the second half began with a hustle hold and then 2 straight breaks. The lead widened to 4, and Decrane's in the end zone to put the Glory back up by 2. That's what you want out of a timeout if you're Boston.
9.
Krenick is on Babb at this point. Jeff has not really made an effort to cut. Biding his time. Deep shot looking Cable's way. Testing Crapful. And it's Cable being the biggest.
A little tongue out at the defender as Cable goes up huge on the beautiful deep shot from Decraene.
I mean, he let that go kind of late in the progression. As we get a look at the turnover there.
And he really appreciated the level of detail and kind of recognized in that moment that there were many more levels he could reach. Decraene looking for Cable again. He's got Pollard beat, and Cable's got his fourth.
They're going to have to do something about Orion Cable because he's cooking them. And they put size on him that time. Pollard was down there, but he was beat by 2 steps, and that's all that it takes. Orion Cable's going to keep going to the house, and Tobe Decraene is going to keep putting it up there. And they're going to have to start backing Orion.
About his team going into this game. Now, he likes his squad a lot, but he did tell us, I'm not sure if they're as good as they think they are. You know, coming off 2 relatively smooth wins against Montreal, but that's a nice connection. Decraene to Babbitt. 4 1/4 minutes to play in this third period. Cable on the big swing, lets it rip. A laser beam forehand. Decraene on his horse. Tobe Decraene brings it in for the Boston score.
Well, the only reason that Cable had that uncontested deep shot was because the Empire defender Jacob Cowan was the last back defender earlier in the sequence, and he had peeled off.
Trying to beat the Empire and Breeze in the same weekend, but get New York at home and DC on the road, and a smooth start to this fourth quarter would go a long way. But that throw, oh my goodness, did Decraene get there? Wow, I can't believe it. Who is this guy? Tobe Decraene on a throw that looked destined for the ground. How did he do that?
What, did he do that? Are we sure that didn't touch the ground?
I thought it was going to the ground, but on that.
More of a defensive set for Boston. Turner Allen going up for it. Tanner Johnson go up to Tyler Chan. Tyler Chan looking deep for Tobe Decraene, the only member of the offense to stay on the field, and he'll get it in the end zone for a goal.
He'll swing for Dinger. Dinger stepped up and pulled the holster back in. Had Decraene on the under. And Decrane's going to be the one to do it. This one's for Cable, who's wide open in the end zone.
Philadelphia's defense getting punished for bid from 88, Paul Owens.
Dinger for Decraene. Here's Carapella. Stoughton now. Moving it up quickly, and this is an end zone look. Decraene is wide open, and he never drops those.
Spicy little inside shot. Rush calling it down, refs calling it up. And finally, Decraene does get that throw over Nate Shen, no doubt. Boston ties it up at 4-4.
That's a tough matchup, Molly, and kind of, you know, no matter what you see as a player, that just may look dumb.
Runs right back for it.
Toronto defense looking a little confused.
Carapella sees Decraene. It's a bleeding edge. I believe he'd made his own D there, and mid-air still grabbed and secured that disc check.
Task, and when there's anything happening not in your favor, can really be swung.
Decraene, immediate hammer to who else? I've said it once, I've said it a million times. Orion Cable.
Get this guy out of here. Out of that end. Shot, my cardio shot? Maybe. Get me out of there.
Sadot with the full field to go. Puts it to Decraene. It's floating, it's floating. Decraene with incredible read on that.
That clinching win here at home today.
Good to see Dinger back out there.
Yeah, Ryan Dinger apparently just a little shaken up. There's a big backhand look. This one floating, drifting right. Decraene giving chase. He's up, he roofs him. Tobe Decraene into the end zone with the sky in a DC sandwich.
We've seen that one before from Tobe. No one high points a disc like Tobe. It's amazing, time after time.
For Boston, who is moving down the field after some Tight moments in Stoughton now looking end zone for Decraene. Decraene gets his goal. Chase Rollins with the disc. Needs somebody. Big throw over the top to Casey Thornton. Thornton now. Huge hammer. Back of the end zone. Knocked away by Decraene.
That hammer needed to be a fast, low, hard.
And a break chance for New York. Oliver Fay. This one will hang up. Can Snoddigle return the favor? He cannot. It's 2-0 in this matchup to Decraene as he gets it right back.
But a little too big of eyes on that one.
Cable, he's got big eyes for Decraene again. He lays out. Was he in the end zone? The answer is no. And he finishes this one. So that is a hat trick of moments from Tobe Decraene. Have about 30 seconds, I think, to make John Randolph's MVP case. It's hard with your 7 and 5 as Orion Cable goes deep. It's two Empire players giving Decraene the gift. So the Boston Glory not done yet. Old Glory just may have one final push with 15 seconds remaining.
And the Empire players, do what you're supposed to. Get out in front, get up early, make a play. I don't...
Oh, what a read by McCutcheon. He had Carapella's route canceled, but Cable was there.
Deep shot to Decraene. Almost like the Breeze defense was lulled to sleep. And Tobe all alone in the end zone.